Hey guys, it's Artista here, welcome back to the channel, and today I thought I'd tell you a bit about all the things I wish people told me before I went out and started riding a motorcycle. So the first thing I kind of wish people told me is how much fun it is. Like coming out, seeing views like this, fresh air in the helmet, open road. Honestly, it's such a great feeling, but I feel like people don't really talk about it enough. I think it's really easy to focus on the dangerous side of it. Like, don't get me wrong, it is really dangerous, and I completely agree that you put yourself at a lot of risk by going out on the motorbike, but you should still get to see both sides of it, I think. So yeah, one hand, yes, it is very dangerous. The second hand, it's a lot of fun. It's really good fun. So I guess it depends on your kind of like attitude to things like that and how you personally feel. And I think there are a lot of things you can do to minimize the risk, but you're always going to be at risk, because even if you are the perfect driver, which I guess nobody is, even if you're perfect, you do everything by the book, you drive really carefully, there's still always a risk that someone else on the road won't pay attention, and everyone is prone to like human error. So yeah, that's the first thing. I think it's very easy to focus on the dangers, and they are there, I'm not disagreeing with that, but I think we should also talk about how much fun it is. The second thing I wish people told me was how much it can end up costing. It's quite an expensive hobby as far as hobbies go, because one of the main costs is obviously getting the bike, and you can pick up some second-hand 125 for a low-ish price, but generally the lower in price you go, the older the bike is, in my opinion, the more chance there is of something going wrong with that bike. And when you're going out on a motorbike, you don't really want to leave anything to chance. So I'd say if you're able to afford to get like a newer motorcycle, and I would do that, because you just feel a lot safer knowing that it's a brand new bike, so there's nothing wrong with it. You can be in control of getting it serviced and making sure that it's in good condition, and you'll know the history of it. You'll know if you've been ragging it everywhere, or if it's been driven carefully. And then there's the bike costs. I don't want to put you guys off, I'm just trying to be realistic with you so you know what to expect. And these are the things I wish people told me, is that you've got the bike costs, then you've got the insurance costs as well, which depending on your age and your experience and what kind of bike you get, can be pretty expensive as well. Although it is often cheaper than a car, but it's still another cost. I mentioned the services already, there are obviously costs with that as well. Then there's fuel costs. Coincidentally, I'm actually going to pick up some fuel right now, which are a lot lower than the car's fuel costs, but they still add up, especially with everything that's going on at the moment. And then there's maintenance. So a newer bike, you shouldn't have to worry about it too much, but if you do get an older one, then you have to obviously pay to get parts replaced as and when needed. And then if you're going on long trips, you might want to be getting some food and snacks and drinks, so not exactly a massive cost, but things like that do add up, I guess, if you're like getting a coffee or two or lunch every time you go out. So that's something else to keep in mind. We pretty much filled the tank. It had a bit of fuel in there already, not much, and it came to about £7, £8, something like that. So yeah, you can see how that could add up, I guess, but compared to a car, it is a lot cheaper. Something else I wish people told me is how good the bike is for commuting and just getting to where you need to go. It's great. Like if you end up in a queue of traffic, most of the time you'll be able to filter through, and it's just so convenient. So much better than waiting for like hours and hours to get to where you want to go. So yeah, filtering is great.